Shake it up, feel the vibe grow strong. Bottles in the line where the flavors belong. Dripping and dipping, I'm pouring with flair, creating liquid gold like an alchemist's lair. A splash of this, a drop of that, twist wide colors and taste like a rainbow inside. No powders, no spice, just liquidly cool. The art comes alive, yeah, we breaking the rules. For the love of mixing bottles come alive. Crafting these flavors, making dreams survive. From minty to citrus, sweet, what a ride. It's liquid perfection, bottled with pride. It's not a science, it's more like a flow. Feel the rhythm in the bottles, watch them glow. Lavender crash meets mango sublime. Every blend a story, every pour divine. Hold steady when the swirl comes through. Precision so clean, turning old to new. The dance of liquids in the bottle's heart. This ain't just a mix, it's a work of art. For the love of mixing bottles come alive. Crafting these flavors, making dreams survive. From minty to citrus, sweet, what a ride. It's liquid perfection, bottled with pride. For the love of mixing bottles come alive. Crafting these flavors, making dreams survive. From minty to citrus, sweet, what a ride. It's liquid perfection, bottled with pride. For the love of mixing bottles come alive. Crafting these flavors, making dreams survive. From minty to citrus, sweet, what a ride. It's liquid perfection, bottled with pride.
Hello, everybody. And Pippi. So I hope everybody's doing good today. Yeah. Lemonade Limeades is a request by Odie, and I think it's a good one at the beginning of summer. Great day. I think I might have a win there, actually. I just randomly saw something, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. I went for it. Yep. Yeah. Thank you, Jim, by the way. Yeah, that a while to make that one too. As you notice, it does repeat a lot of chorus, but there's a reason for that.
I mean,
Anyhow.
Tim's still fighting me on the fact that I'm stealing a line from that song.
Yeah, copyright infringement.
I heard that.
Hey, guess how much I care about your copyright infringement? You want food tonight, right? I'm stealing the song.
That's who's having steak dinner at Steakhouse tonight.
You know. Got
Good
you in
for
the
you.
corner there.
I hope everybody is doing good, though. I hope everybody's staying safe. It's finally cooled off a little here today. I don't know how it is where you guys are at, where everyone's at, but I hope it did.
Oh, excuse me. It was not a request by Odie. It was a suggestion.
Suggestion. Okay. Good suggestion. As it is the beginning of summer. And having a good lemonade limeade. And if it's not if it's your first rendition, it's not quite right, you still have time to fix it before it gets the dead of summer. So I think it's perfect.
I mean, honestly, Kim, I'm not sure whose lawyer he is at this point because it's been a while. I don't remember who paid him last.
Yeah, we haven't checked to see whose lawyer he is at Fitzman Limit. And it's always at Fitzman Limit with him. The weird part is that song is copyrighted. So, yeah. Doesn't mean I'd care if anyone listens to it, download it, or not.
I'm not gonna steal the whole song.
Anyhow, so we're gonna get into these lemonades and limeades. I saw a recipe that was completely just a little bonkers for a lemonade limeade. We called limeade, so I went for it myself. Yeah, who is number one thing that Benny had this the other day, and he realized I don't think we can change it and stop it, even if we wanted to, while it's going on. And I'd already started the YouTube, so it's already knowing. So if people don't like it, I'll put a question in the chat about it later and see how everybody likes it, hates it. If you guys hate it, I'll figure out how to turn it off, but it has to be done in between streams.
I can't believe that I'm number 2, actually. It blows my mind because I hardly ever type in the chat.
Hippie, I completely understand the shit.
But I hardly ever type in the chat, though. So how can I be number 2?
I'm not 100% sure how that thing works.
I don't know. That's
if
weird.
I remember correctly, I read something quick about it, and even super chats actually add into it all kinds of different things. So there's
it's like whose line is it anywhere? Where the points add up, but they don't mean shit anyway. So don't worry about that.
Yeah, maybe
it doesn't do anything. Makes you compete to type more.
I don't know exactly. That's a good question, Old. Good question.
I can tell you the answer in regards to an advocate for liberty.
And she's mute. And she's checking to make sure she wasn't actually muted. I saw that look.
No, actually, somebody just came into the chat, so I was looking to see who it was.
Yeah, YouTube did a lot of updates again lately. I'm sure that's a little, well, probably gonna see, or if flags kick up, more people get strikes again, because it happens almost every time we start doing this crap. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't hit me. That would suck. But that's life.
That would so suck.
It would.
Hey, if you're going down, we're gonna go down with a bang.
Hippie, all your results for your flavor testing for your stuff is in too, right? All your notes.
For which one?
For the betas.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that, from what I understand, that's going to be very soon. And I got a message back from Flora. It's in production. They're wrapping up production, getting ready for a release. It's going to be happening very soon. I cannot freaking wait. There's 2 flavors I can't stand waiting at. Mixer's mailbox email is mixersmailbox@gmail.com, which I do need to check in a little bit. There's no liquid dream segment because at the end, she didn't make us anything. I mean,
I mean, technically you could. I mean, we've got coffee because it's like espresso beans ground straight through the coffee pot.
You've got coffee?
AF.
But almost gone.
I've got a Baja Blast because Baja Blast, fuck yeah. And remember I said with a bang because, oh yeah, I got a bang. It's a Star Blast.
Literally
actually, it tastes
everything,
like a
everything you have is full cavity.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. It's okay though, because I need it because I just had like a sugar tank
I don't
and
have
I
an
almost passed
exact
out.
number on either or, sadly. But there's going to be probably 6 to 8 in Flavora, and by the looks of things, actually, Wonder Flavor is going to have a fairly decent size release because of the extras we did. Because I did 4 rounds of beta testing.
Oh God, yeah.
I
hadn't, but that's what's been stumping me on a lot of stuff. I haven't been putting out any recipes because I've been so busy taste testing.
That's why Tuesdays has been like the thing, because I need to keep my palate fresh for the betas, because I think the betas are more important because that's stuff that's going to come out.
So that's why I haven't been putting out any recipes because of it all. And I just, for the hell of it, made watermelon bait the other day just to get my flavor, just
the palate cleansed. Yes, I understand that 100%. I really truly understand that because I was having the same issue. And some of those flavors we tested, they really needed a palate cleanser.
Yeah, and it was good that I did like maybe 2 flavors a day, you know, all day long. And then the next day I did 2 more, you know what I'm saying? So
And yes, we will be having new release season kicking in pretty soon. They were
Oh,
hoping for
son
4th
of
of
a
July,
bitch.
but because of the extra testing, Wonder Flavor was a little later than they wanted to be. And then, like I said, just heard from Laura from
really, I
Bryson.
think all they're waiting on is that last round, really, because it tied into that first round a little bit.
Right. The way he made it sound the other day, I think that they've already kind of decided at this point on what's
Yeah,
already in.
I turned mine in last weekend.
Yep. Mine took a little bit longer because somebody gave me food poisoning and then.
Oh Lord. What in
Whatever.
the world are y'all eating? Y'all always get food poisoning.
Never had it like this before, Hippie, but for some reason, the milk, I don't know if they're having problems with leaving it out too long in between the warehouses, whatever. We had milk twice and hamburgers twice. And for some reason, she can't smell the badness. Unfortunately,
What
this last
store
one,
are
I
y'all
smelled it.
going to? I'd be going to a different damn
Well,
store.
we tried that. We tried different stores and the same issue. So I don't know what's going on. But I've never had issues like this before.
Like milk is going bad like a week before the expiration date.
It's not our fridge. Our fridge is fine. So I don't know what's going on.
Jesus,
You're
Rocky,
right.
why don't you just mail them to somebody instead of dumping them out? My God. You know? Hell, I would have loved to have some flavors that you threw away, for God's sake. I mean, you got more flavors, I know. Than I got. I mean, shit, somebody would have loved those.
It's probably billions. Yes, that's it, Ollie.
Have fun grocery shopping, Nathan.
Yeah.
Sucker.
And say that because we did that. When we get to Cassie's point, I'm sure you have a little to say. Let's do. I hear
Hey,
a motorcycle
Lando,
outside.
you heard about the new one, the woman in the yard on Peacock or something or other? It's a horror, man, that shit looks scary as hell. We're going to watch it. It's called The Woman in the
Different
Yard.
ones, you know. Although one particular has been an issue, so we stopped buying that completely.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, man. Rocky,
That was Market
flavorings
Basket,
that are
actually, if
probably
anyone's
10
wondering.
years old right now.
The
And
Market
in my
Basket.
opinion, they're still good. I mean, I store them in a cool, dark, dry place, you know, and I ain't lying. I got flavorings that are 10 years old and they're still good. I've tried them. Now, there's some that you can definitely tell that they're off a little on some of the older flavorings.
So-
Especially, well, TPA really holds its flavor pretty damn good. I'll tell you that. Because I
Hippie?
got bottles like this right
Hippie.
here.
You remember the ghost voice you were hearing before? Apparently it's coming to the mic too.
Really?
That's what just said in chat was off. Ghost voice haunting Hippie's mic. Which is funny because he was having some kind of ghost voice talk to him. Was during the pre-show. And so Hippie's house is haunted. Hippie's house is haunted. We figured this out.
I've been muted the whole time, so I know it wasn't coming through my mic.
The dogs aren't anywhere near me right now, so it's not me.
We're freaking people out a little bit.
Hippie, you're haunted, dude. You can call Ghostbusters.
Hey, Mallory.
Rocky threw away some flavors, Mike. I was like, shit. I would have took them.
It stopped after the commercial.
I mean, some of them go bad. I've tried some flavorings, you know, that'll go bad.
And I have everything turned off. I double checked on that.
I see a bottle levitating through Hippie's room.
Man, y'all don't be doing that shit. Quit.
That's what Echo Dove said. I was just repeating it.
Oh.
Echo Dove say saw it. You know it's true.
They're here.
Oh, it's a little flash on Hippie's. See that little flash over Hippie's aquarium? And then the fish is now in the center. It knows something's up.
Man, I just learned one of my aquariums. You see the green plant that's growing on the top of the water line there?
Yeah, that's the haunted plant. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that plant, it's a live plant, you know. I keep that in my rice ponds out in the yard and stuff. Anyway, this light here makes this grow like crazy. And I'm glad I put it in there because I had it promoted algae growth too in that tank. Anyway, I took that plant and put it in my front aquarium, and the shit's starting to die on me. It's got to be the light.
That's where the ghost is coming from.
Got to be the damn light. Aliens, man. It's the aliens, I swear.
All right,
Odie wants to know who's standing behind you. And Echo said he saw him too. Scary.
I'm trying to let you go over the rest of this. We just make me laugh too much. It's going to get hard. Oh, Hippie, what the hell's that?
Ghost fish.
All right, let's go over those Rocky to the rest of the year. Again, beat the heat, raspberry lemonade. That is the perfect description because it is that time. Beat that heat because it's been a heat wave and a half over here in the East. So we got cooling agent, WS23 at 30% solution at 0.5. Yes, cooling agent, we don't normally want to use it, but I did it this time again. Fizz pop and tap at 1. Don't see that used often. I remember if that actually had fizz, or if it's just got that like vanilla. Lemon sour type SSA at 0.5. Lemonade flavor at 3. Raspberry syrup SSA at 1. And super sweet from tap at 0.5. That's a raspberry lemonade. And look, it's possessed like Hippie's house. Look at that. See the swirls and stuff in the air? It's moving around outside. Yeah. There's nothing better than an invigorating raspberry lemonade in the dog days of summer. Refreshing mix of zesty lemonade infused with sweet raspberry syrup and a touch of coolant. With just enough fizz to tantalize your taste buds, the perfect pick-me-up for any time of day with the right amount of sweetness and tartness, refreshing for the summer months when you're just trying to run away from the ghost in Hippie's house. That's in the description. I read that right out in the description.
Y'all need to quit.
Okay.
Too funny.
That actually looks really good. I mean, I'm not a huge fan. We know we're not big fans of the raspberry syrup. You get a little off. No one see what's tasty. You cannot taste it. But I used to like it, so I have to say it was good. And but I'm picking the raspberry. And everybody has their own raspberry idea about it. Raspberry is going to be one of those ones that if it's just getting in here, it's first time mixing, raspberries may be one of those ones that you got to find your glue because there's different. It's a profile that's very particular to your taste buds and what you like. Hey, Mal.
Hey, Mal. All right, Odie.
Oh, yeah, that was, yeah, Hippie's looking for that ghost. Look at that. Look at that. Is he talking to her right now? I think Hippie's talking to the ghost. Yep, that's what's going on.
Was Hippie's house built on an old burial ground?
Hippie's going to swallow it up into the abyss.
Cool beans. Hell yeah.
So you always said you wanted more action in your life.
Don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so I just pulled out a little blast from a few months ago on Echo Dub with his Hello Kitty Rockstar moves. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Rocky has the 101 stage of Chase Those Ghosts Away.
The power of Christ compels you.
All right. We're talking about strange flavors. We got to get into Echo Dubs. Brazilian elderflower lemonade. Hashtag AFL Limeade Mixes. Elderflower lemonade. That sounds actually nice. Elderflower from Flavora at 0.5. Lemonade Clear VTA at 2. Milk Mafe at 1. Orange, Brazilian Blood Orange Saluparum. I don't have that one, unfortunately, at 1. Super Sweet Cap at 0.6. And Sweet Tangerine from Cap at 2. See, that in the oranges, that's another really good one. Sweet tangerines from these.
What does the milk do?
Milk. Oh, the milk profit. Actually, want to mention. You know what? I think it probably does the same thing it does in mine, but let's see the description first. Say hello to summer in a glass. Zingy orange with a juiciness and juicy tangerine being at the party, while the other flower adds to the floral flair. Then surprise, a splash of milk smooths out it all with a creamy daydream. It's bright, bubbly, and just a bit fancy. Stick happy. And I get it because mine actually has some stuff like that in it too. And actually, I'm liking it. That makes sense, actually. Oh. Now, is that a real drink, by the way, Echo Dub? Is Brazilian elderflower lemonade or Brazilian lemonade, I imagine? Is that a real drink? Because that one's actually kind of refreshing.
He said that it calms down the zesty notes from the lemonade.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. I am waiting on
Steve. And no, he made it up.
Waiting till after Steve-O. So other Steve-O's after if he doesn't make it in, but just in case he has a chance to make it in, I'm doing it all the time. So I'll explain mine, and mine was actually something we must have been talking about lemonades because you start getting stuff in your feeds, and this one came up, and I'm telling you, I want the real thing, but I'm not hating on this today. Colombian coconut limeade. Okay. So lime Tahiti cold pressed MFA at 1. Milk condensed, wonder flavors at 1. Spicy lime from FA at 1. That's because that's really a zesty lime to add a little zest. Sugar cane from Wonder Flavors at 1 because there's some sugar in here. And super sweet beryllium at 1 because it's a drink and it's supposed to be sweet. Ultimate coconut milk from Flavor Jumbo at 2. If you see, it's 2 milks in this one. But this is the actual real recipe. Saw this and wanted to create it. It's 1/2 cup lime juice, 1 can of coconut milk, 1/4 cup of condensed milk or sugar, 2 cups of ice, and 1/2 cup cold water. So I just kind of went with all the ingredients and kind of went together with them and made something. And actually, this tastes pretty damn good. So I would say the milky creaminess of the coconut milk and the milk, like in Echo Dubs, it smooths it out really nicely. But the lime is coming through, definitely coming through. And just the right amount of like coconut in the background. Lime forward with coconut background. So yeah, it does taste limeade. So I completely understand where you went with that, and weirdly, because I thought it was weird that I was putting milk in condensed milk. Coconut milk didn't feel as weird. It's a condensed milk in a mix. But hey, it tastes good. Oh, dude, that was my thought. Put the lime in the coconut, and I saw that recipe. But yep, coconut and the lime. This is delicious. I have to ever try it for an show. Found nothing there.
No.
I'm starting to look fine. I'm looking like a ghost now. Like
I've got a coconut recipe that's I'm gonna mix when I get around to it.
All right. So Steve-O isn't here yet, so I'll go over his. Now he's gonna miss out. Honeydew.
Uh-oh.
Agave nectar from Wonder Flavors at 1. So he's got the sweetener in there too. Cantaloupe Flora 0.5. Honeydew from Wonder Flavors at 3. Honeydew melon from Flavor Jungle at 0.75. I just pulled some of that out and set it aside. Lemon lime soda from Wonder Flavors at 2. Lemonade from LA at 3. Lime Tahiti cold press FA at 1. That sounds familiar. And super sweet from Cap at 0.5. It's kind of weird. I mean, I do think that's like the lime Tahiti cold press kind of embodies someone as far as a lime. Now, what I'd be missing, but
see, that's actually, wait a minute. Hold on. Back up. Right there. Hold on.
I haven't moved.
I was looking at the live stream. The lemon lime soda, Wonder Flavors at 2, lemonade Loran's at 3, and lime Tahiti cold press at 1. So that's like a 3-2-1. That would be a really nice, just straight up lemonade based, wouldn't it?
Lemon limeade, yeah.
Yeah, well.
Yep.
That's
it would be. Mm-hmm. Looks refreshing. Agave nectar's gonna add that textural sweetness, kind of just like the sugar cane. Sugar cane and the agave nectar, it's all about taste, and you can pretty much interchange them. If you prefer one or the other, they're really kind of meant for the same purpose. It sweetens it, but doesn't. It sweetens it, but in a way that isn't really sweet. It just tastes sweet. That makes any sense. You know, it gives you the illusion of sweetness with just a little sweetness added.
Hey, Hippo, you're not super late. You're right on time for when you get here.
All right, the cantaloupe flavora. Maybe I really don't have the cantaloupe flavora. I might not actually have that.
Hey, Ploppy. He was trying to come in, but Dangle clacks.
Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah, now he shows up. Lets me read it and then shows up.
Yeah, you've talked
Yeah.
about that before, Rocky, the fact that you live in a haunted house. I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, and his house has started to spread to hippies. That's why he didn't send to your house, hippie. He was afraid it would implode.
I've been trying.
There you are.
I mean, you said you were good. You said you were going to wait, but then you didn't wait.
I did wait until after mine.
You're
I gave you
such a
one whole recipe.
jackass.
I gave you one whole recipe.
I could have gone over mine before you went over his to give him more time, but
It's
have
fine.
two.
We went over it last week also.
Yeah, I was going to say, you already went over this once last week, too. If anybody
Yeah.
didn't remember it.
I still think it needs a little more honeydew, but
Well,
It's
for the
still
name, the way you named it, it needs a lot of it.
uh,
It just feels like a honeydew list. I mean,
it's from the song.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
oh,
right.
okay, Odie.
Usually,
I
because the ghost scared them.
I got
Yeah, the
yeah.
ghost scared them. We didn't want to get in there. Hippie is afraid it'd spread to him.
I think no, it's coming from your microphone.
Coming from my mic.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because we were still hearing it after Hippie left last week.
So what voice are y'all hearing?
Like some freaking disembodied, possessed freaking
See, I heard
demon.
even before the show started, and I told Tim, I said, "Man, you don't hear that weird voice? It's like somebody was like, like if somebody broke into your stream or something, and like from next door or something, they had a real loud CB. You know what I'm talking about? And it would join into somebody else's chat or something. I've seen that happen before. It could be. You want me to leave and come back?
No.
I can.
We don't want to get rid of the ghost. He's a guest now.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah,
just
Mike
rude.
says crosstalk.
Maybe
That's it.
it's just
That's great.
George.
Yeah.
George is the ghost that likes to fuck with us and hide Tim's shit for a week, and then it just magically appears on his desk again.
Yeah, if George doesn't exist, and Lady Liberty's an asshole.
Hey, it could be.
No,
It could be.
no, I would
Coming
not have
back.
been that pissed off acting and that aggressively angry as I removed every item from your desk and put every item back 10 times at
You
least
did. You
looking
did
for that fucking
I
glove.
did that, and yet it showed up on my desk randomly.
10 times I tore that desk apart and didn't find it, and you
And
think
then it was
I'm
just
the one
there
that hit
one
it? I
day.
think you hit it to fuck with me.
I went over to my desk and go, "Oh, you found my flavor?" Nope. Well, where the fuck did it come from?
And
I
there
mean, I
was
could see it falling on
no
the floor, but it'd be gone. It wouldn't
possible
come back.
way I could have gotten to the place where you found that flavoring because it was way out of my reach because we all know I'm a short ass bitch.
I was talking
And
about the
this bitch
mod.
does not climb up on ladders.
It was the mod that disappeared off the desk for like a week too, and show back up. It wasn't the flavoring file was over there, but the mod. And I watched back on the stream. I never left my desk,
I was
so
so
there's no
mad.
way I put it in that box. Is it possible? No, there.
No, it wasn't the bunny. She doesn't even get on the floor. Are you kidding me? She doesn't have enough ambition to go hide shit off his desk. Besides, that was still with the old bunny.
She got
on the floor, but she was more bent on stabbing me in the foot with scissors.
Well, that could be the ghost.
Hey, Funky Monk.
right.
So that Dead Rabbit Mini is kind of a flavor banger single coil. That's good to know.
How many watts does that one do, Hungry Hippo? The total wattage, is that a 200-watt device or what? Or 100-watt? What is that one?
Dead Rabbit Mini is a little RDA.
It's an already dead.
They just did one of them damn commercials, Tim, like you were saying.
I can't do more than turn off like ionization. I can't do anything more.
That's the first time wait a minute. That's the first time I've ever seen.
So apparently
doing that.
The difference is when they monetize it like that, they get 100% of the money because they don't share that shit because I got turned off. So basically, they're running ads. Let's just saying, screw you.
And dirty
Pretty
some.
much.
How lovely. Yeah, in the middle of the stream. Isn't that nice, Odin?
Yeah.
I did that once before, a long time ago, but I haven't seen that in a long time. Because Nick did that once too during the vlog. Middle of the vlog, he had ads at one point, but a year or two ago.
Yeah. Gosh, I got several other old lemonade recipes.
Cassie's got two to go over. She has the one she made last week, and then she's got a one, right?
Yeah. Well, it's a V2 from the one from last week, and then I have an old one I was going to go over as well.
Whenever you guys are ready, I'm going to bring this into you. I might try it.
Okay. I'm looking for some.
All right, I'll share these real quick while you're looking. No biggie. What the fuck did I just do? Hold on. Dangle clacks.
Seriously.
All right, so this is the Raspberry Limeade V2. So it's the Agave Nectar Wonder Flavor at 2, Crisp Citrus Soda VSO at 2, Lemonade Flavora at 3, Persian Lime VTA at 1, Raspberry Natural Wonder Flavor at 2, Super Sweet Perulum at 1/2, and Sweet Lime from Noms at 1. And there's the picture. It's the same one as on the recipe it was adapted from. There we go. So basically, I added the agave nectar and the lemonade flavora and took the sweetener down to 1/2 from 1/4. And that's that. And then I did this blueberry lemonade a while. Tim, I'm going over my recipes. Chill the fuck out. Blueberry lemonade a while ago that was amazing. It was blueberry flavor west at 3, blueberry medicine flower at 1/4, crisp citrus soda VSO at 2, lemonade flavor at 3, super sweet perlim at 1/2, and zesty lemon from Cap at 1. And that was like the best blueberry lemonade that I've had in a really long time. And that's me. All right, Jesus, pushy butthole. Oh, wait, hold on. Here, take your label.
Come on.
Bye. Yeah, it's not bad. It's got a weird, funky note from that zesty lime, but it's not a bad funky note. The coconut milk is the right creamy coconutness. A little tangy, funky, but not terrible. Not bad.
It's cream. Did you guys get cream?
Come on, where are these?
I don't know. I don't remember. Did you do
I'll
Hippo's
see the chat
recipe
right
thing?
now.
Hippies?
No, Hippo.
Rocky and
Hippo,
them
some
saying, the
C.
stream video keeps going black here. And
That was Cassie.
up in the chat box.
Yeah, if I went black, those and Cassie was having issues.
Send the ghost to Cassie's house. Hey man, I'm telling you.
You know why? Because you made that a little while back and I didn't see it. Hippo? I got it. So we got watermelon limeade at Hungry Hippo. We got double watermelon SSA at 2. Lucy lemon, SSA at 1. Lemonade natural from Flavor West at 4. Lime Tahiti cold pressed FA at 1. Polar Blast FA at 0.5. Super sweet and cap at 1. And lemonade watermelons red summer from FA at 3.5.
Ooh.
Day 3 observations. Mix is juicy, noticeable flavor, flowing likely through Polar Blast, might be muting some notes. Suggest remixing without it, could enhance the profile. Colada might be a better option than Polar Blast as well. Lemonade is prominent in the body, while the watermelon seems to shine more on the exhale. So this could infer the confirmation. The current 30 ml batch is steeping, will be tested progressively. Additional steeping may refine the balance. Consider boosting the watermelon, lime, and lemon flavors. And the plan is to assess cooling's impact for more testing. There's a nice glass of watermelon. Was fun.
I like the ingredients you've got in that, actually. Leave it there for a sec. Oh, shit. You cut the recipe off too quick. Can you share the recipe in chat so I can click on it?
I was laughing at Mike. And don't be feeding them fuckers after midnight, Odie. You run into some serious trouble there, bruh.
Are you kidding me? Odie is gonna feed them after midnight because Odie wants some fun around there. It's Odie.
I legit just watched Gremlin 2 again like last weekend.
And also Rocky. Rocky couldn't avoid feeding him because so much milk and honey going around it either after midnight if he wanted to. And you're the next for me. Yep. That's a downside to some things. It will lemonades get steep. Usually it's to mellow them out, not to actually bring them forward though. Sometimes the steep will mellow out their harshness, like that bite, that throat hit. Or that as we like to call it soft throat grim effect.
It's freaking out the cat. Sweet. Just to clarify, guys, like I am so sorry that I was rushing through my recipes so fast, but like every time I stopped to try to take a breath, he was like trying to shove a mod in my face while I was trying to go over the recipes, which was really annoying, but you're on ELR. You can look.
That looks like a good solid recipe, really. That watermelon one you just shared, I just looked at it real close in depth and everything. And yeah, he is right. That fucking Polar Blast could mute some of the nuances in that mix. Now I don't have the juicy lemon from SSA, so I don't know how strong that lemon is, that juicy lemon. Do you know how strong it is, Tim? Is it a strong flavor, strong lemon, or is it mild?
It's kind of mild. It's
mild. See, it's like I was looking at that. It's like, well, if that was like juicy lemon Capella, that's way too weak. You wouldn't even taste the lemon, you know. So I'm wondering if it's about the same, the SSA to, you know, Capella. You might want to use a different lemon.
Ew, Ploppy.
That looks like a good damn recipe.
Alrighty then, Funky Monk. And hello, Tabitha. Sorry you're not feeling so good.
Yeah, well, that's my favorite, FE lemon. And you don't need that much of it either. But I mean, like if you're not worried about percentages too, you can push your other lemons, you know, to their limit, you know, if that's what you want to be more prominent. To kind of over, you know, like you said, you were going to take the polar blast out. You know, see, I don't use the coolings too much like Bob. Bob uses coolant all the time.
Well, that's why I like using WS23s because
Yeah,
WS23 is a
with the
clean
polar
version.
blast. Yeah.
I actually like it better without it because Polar Blast for me does mute some stuff.
Yes, it does.
But I just stick with the WS23 and accept just the one coolant. Less off notes.
Yeah, there
And
you go. Exactly. I get the off notes from Polar Blast.
I could try this personalized audio isolation thing, but I don't know if it'll mess anything up in the time. But I'm going to try it to see if it helps. If it's on my end, maybe something that the automatic background noise. Here we go.
You're right.
Okay,
Hungry Hippo. It's just the balance of it. You know, the more you mix the different versions that you mix of that recipe, you'll finally fine tune it to where you like it. You know.
Yeah, Colada does the same thing. I agree. I personally only use WS23 when I call it, unless I want to need something or cover it. Because otherwise, there's a flavor to it. Because they do. The other flavors have a flavor to them. And hopefully that sounds better. It's a different, nicer question to say.
Yeah, but let us know, Hippo, because he did say that he had one trying steeping without the coolant in it.
Yeah, just mutes a bit, but the WS23 doesn't go as far as the others. Is messing up the profile. And if you use it low, it doesn't do much.
And I legit have been muted for like ever just to make sure. And I'm 100% sure it's not me with the background noise by now. So
I wasn't sure about me. That's why I changed that background suppression to see if that helps. It's still happening. I'll mute for a minute and see what happens. Was anybody hearing it while I was in with Cassie when she was going over her recipe? Because if it happened then, I was muted all the time. I also do agree, though. You might try it without coolant. You might like it better. And if you find that it is way better without coolant, then try different coolants and mix and match with them. That way, then you'll have an idea for sure if it's a coolant story. Okay, Sam cooled them out. Okay.
sweet. Hey, Dusty.
Dusty.
What's up, Dusty?
You had to mention Old Soft Throat, though, didn't you, Tim?
I had to.
How the hell did he find the white chocolate raspberry cheesecake throaty? There's nothing throaty in that mix at all.
The raspberry, we talked about that. Actually, Steve and I talked about it in the after show in the ends.
But it has got to be it. That's got to be.
It very well could be the, because that'll do it.
Speaking of which, if you're listening, Nick, I apologize. I didn't get your package sent out yesterday because the post office in one of those towns is ridiculous, and they tell me your address doesn't exist. So when we go to Claremont in a few days, I'll mail out from there because they'll actually ship it. Thank you.
Got weird ads in the Mixer's mailbox, but no actual Mixer's mailbox questions.
Okay. So, yeah, I was in the middle of typing it, and then I figured it might just be better just to come on. Because, come on. Hold on 1 second. apparently you can't skip ads. There we go. So yeah, we've been talking about this. A good friend of the community. Many of us know him and love him. Phrasing has had an all-day vape for like the past 6 years. It's literally all he uses, and now it's been discontinued. And it fits the profile of this episode, Lemonades and Limeades. It's IVG's Summer Blaze. It's described as a Sicilian lemonade infused with mixed summer berries. Now, Phrasing says that he thinks it tastes like a peach lemonade infused with mixed summer berries, and some sites apparently will mention peach. Other sites, especially their own website, doesn't mention peach. It just calls it a Sicilian lemonade infused with mixed summer berries. Me and Tim have talked about working on it. We wanted to extend it out to the rest of the DIY community to see if it's something that maybe people might want to work on, because Phrasing does a lot for the community, especially like for like Grimm's community and the yo-yo's and stuff like that. And it's literally all vapes. One of the major factors of the recipe is that it's extremely clear and clean and easy on your cotton and coils. It's one of the reasons why he uses it. But I wanted to extend that out and see maybe if it's something that anybody else would like to work on. Me and Tim had some theories. Not necessarily has to be a clone, but something tasty along that profile description that's clean and easy on coils.
So it's basically like a peach lemonade.
A peach lemonade with like a mixed berries.
Oh, see, that would be kind of tough.
Yeah, it's described as a
like
Sicilian.
A forest fruit. Sounds
Yeah,
like
forest fruit. It's
Yeah.
it's a UK company. We talked about this. A lot of UK companies do tend to use a lot of flavor art. But that's just a theory of mine.
So, Hippie,
Yeah.
try muting a little bit while Steve was talking. Let's just see if there's it just for a minute, because everyone else has tried it, and either that or it is a ghost.
I am muted just to say that I'm muted. And I'm muted back out.
Poltergeist.
Go ahead, Steve. Let's see if it's still there. Give him a second to catch up in chat.
I haven't been hearing it. Like even before I came on and when I first came on, I was hearing it, but I haven't been hearing it. But yeah, I just wanted to extend that out. Also, if anybody has had it, maybe anybody who watches, if you're here, if you're on the replay, anybody in the UK, maybe who has had it, you know, he's Phrasing's just a really great guy. I thought if anybody can help him, it's the DIY community. Lots of great mixers here. And it just sounds delicious, right?
Right. All right, it's back, Hippie. So it's not you, it's something to do with Zoom.
That's what I was saying before the show. You should have started the Zoom over again and then send everybody,
It might have been that last update in Zoom too. It screws with audio sometimes.
Yeah.
It might just be, unfortunately, an issue with Zoom.
It's a ghost in the machine.
Yep. We have had issues with audio in Zoom before, because Zoom just... like they do with Windows. Update. Oh, I'm going to fix something. It's working too fucking bad.
I don't hear it anymore. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I know. I don't hear it either.
I don't know.
Well, if there's noise suppression, then it would have went away when I did. When I was new. And it didn't. So whatever it is something glitched into Zoom. or
It
YouTube.
sounds like a goat jerking his gherkin. Oh my god, it's just hilarious.
That sounds really interesting, Neil. Is it public?
Oh
I need
shit,
cycle
that's
lemonade.
funny.
So maybe it is bad. I mean, no, this is said that Tony, maybe it is bad trying to get. Although we haven't seen him try to get in. Could be.
No.
Yes, it's public.
Sweet.
Well, shit, Neil.
Bring it up,
share that
Tim.
Is it public, Neil, on ELR? If it is, put hashtag AAFL after it so Tim can find it and share it in the chat. I'd like to see a honeysuckle lemonade. That's right up my damn alley. I love fucking honeysuckle.
Damn it. Echo Dove figured it out. It's Rocky trying to break in. Sounds like a constant but from someone drowning in a pool of milk and honey. It's gotta be Rocky.
A constant no, it's like a fucking creepy.
Yeah, it
It's
does sound
super
like
creepy.
that. Like
Oh god. Oh god.
And but very breathy. Telling you, it sounds like some type of disembodied something. It's creepy, dude.
Hey,
It's
Neil,
creepy.
what's the name of it? And I'll go look for it on ELR.
Got a whole folder full of
I was just trying to
crazy
look for it and I don't see it.
The pickle puller
fruit
has some
mixes.
stamina. He just said that he did it and put AAFL, so if you refresh, it should be there, hopefully. It could be Hanky trying to break in. You never know. He is known to do strange things.
Now, is the recipe made recent? That's another thing. It could be back
Oh,
related.
yeah, I don't see it either.
I'm looking at it, so I'm not seeing it.
I mean, you could make it easy and give him a wrench and he could drop it in the chat.
That's true.
I thought Neil had a wrench.
I did too, actually.
I can't even find Neil, and I know I follow him.
Yeah, me too. I have one of his recipes in my favorite folders because I keep meaning to grab the stuff to mix it and I keep forgetting. Because
See, Hunky Vape did a recipe.
hashtag shed time.
Neil Pitts. I typed in Neil Pitts and it only came up with Hunky Vape.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't see it, Neil.
I don't either. You sure it's public? Because I'm not seeing it. I even looked at your looking at your actual recipes by you. I see. Last one I see, I believe I have yours, and it's white grape cactus core.
Oh, Mallory, I got a recipe for you.
Oh God. Is she gonna damn you again, hippie?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's so on. Let me find it.
Dude, it's like
I've
the
been
top
waiting.
one on ELR right now, Tim. I gots it.
Well, that's because he just put it public. It was private, which is why we couldn't see it.
Oh, so you got it now?
No,
I found Neil.
I did too.
All right, I gotcha. Honeysuckle lemonade by Mr. Neil.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Shit, let me get down here and save. Okay, now you can share it. My bad. Oh shit, commercial. There you go.
Crisp citrus soda raw BSO at a half. Honeysuckle TPA at 2. Lemon lime cap at 2. Lemonade flavor at 3. Super sweet cap at a half.
Can you share that?
Nice out the knuckle.
Can you share that link? I'm on.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop sharing screen first, but yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And you have a couple days left for the 2 mix-alongs, which is kiwi. Anything kiwi. It doesn't have to be the main profile mode, just has to be in there for
There
use.
you go. It's in
like-
the chat.
That's like the getting wet mixes we did last week would be a
shit,
good use of the
wrong
kiwi.
thing. It wouldn't let me go. Wrong link.
What?
Yeah, you sent the wrong link on that.
No, that's the right link. I took down a lot right to it.
Yeah, if you.
Oh, there it goes. There
Yeah.
it goes. It went through.
Good.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'm-
kiwi mix-along. You got a couple days left.
Oh,
The end of the month. The end of it. And then
Okay,
you
I
can enter it
started
into a giveaway,
following you,
random
Neil.
giveaway thing.
Yeah, honeysuckle is a flower.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yes, a very,
Oh.
very good flower.
It grows randomly around here on little bushes.
I make creamer for coffee creamer with honeysuckle. I started following you too, Neil.
Honeysuckle is a nice soft floral. Nice sweet floral.
Very sweet. You can actually, if you have another recipe that's kind of, floral, whatever, like you're using hibiscus, if you want to sweeten it up, you can add the honeysuckle for a sweetener too. Because it is a really sweet flavor.
Yeah, it works really well with lemonades.
And yes,
well.
and it's got that citrus note too. I love honeysuckle.
That is weird. No, I have no idea what that's about either.
I used to put out honeysuckle recipes all the time whenever I did my, recipe of the week and stuff. I did a lot of honeysuckle recipes when I first started. Remember all them? Do y'all remember all the honeysuckle stuff I used to do? That was almost 10 years ago. Shit. I'm getting old.
Huh?
Top 3 lemonades from the panel. I'd say Lemonade Loran,
I did this last week.
Flavora.
Lorenz, Flavora, Natural.
Yeah, Flavor West
Flavor
lemonade.
West Natural. Summertime lemonade from Wonder Flavors is really good. But
That's
if
the
you
one
want
I don't
country,
have.
like if you want like a country time lemonade, box lemonade, so that kind of tastes like. And then there's actually a few good ones up there. A couple others too that I forget off the top of my head, but those are the main ones we use. Lorenz and Flavora I almost always use those together. I like the way they kind of pair. But then again, I use the Flavora with the Wonder Flavors too, and the Natural. So Flavora is kind of like that added note one that kind of just uplifts your other lemonades. It can be used alone, but I find it better if it's mixed with another. Yeah, so it's good too.
Man, I keep forgetting about lemon squares, using it.
Good.
That's a damn good lemon, actually. Lemon squares.
I get a little bit of touch of punch off it.
It's borderline with me, but it's so good. I love that lemon squares. But you can tone that down, with the other flavorings you mix with it.
What do you get off it?
He says he gets pledge note off of it. I don't.
Big borderline
no way.
pledge.
I don't get the pledge note. I get a real nice, sharp lemon, real nice lemon in my opinion.
It's not like a strong one, pledge, but it's enough to the point where I just abort it.
Later,
User's good,
Dusty.
yeah, but it usually does give you a little bit of that grapefruity note as well. So it's good, but it's not just lemon. No, I think about the use. I mean, in a lemonade mix, if you want that yuzu in there, and use it does work nicely. It's going to give you a little bit more of that, like, kind of almost mixed citrus.
Dusty.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. We've all tried muting and it didn't go away. So it is something weird going on with Zoom.
I don't even hear it anymore.
I
Like, I
don't hear
haven't
it
heard
either.
it.
It must just be through the live. I don't hear it anymore. I hadn't heard it since before the show, really.
And I was like the first person to start hearing it last week.
And yeah, that lemon squares would work in lemon tested pie. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna share one. I've got so many like fruity beverage type of recipes.
It could be YouTube, OG. YouTube does do that kind of weird stuff once in a while too. The replay actually later might be just fine. That's happened.
It's weird how I can't hear it now, but I could hear it earlier.
Now it's talking back. It's doing weird too, Rippy. That's what it's saying.
Come on.
It's actually going nuts behind you. They sense the disturbance in the force.
Here.
It's phrasing. He's tasting wonk again.
It's a pretty simple one. Last year we did like, I think it was for like simple mixes or whatever. And I did like a raspberry lemonade, and then after the show we were talking about adding a flavor to it. Electric sparkleberry, lemon sour type SSA at 0.5%. Lemonade from Loran's at 4%. Raspberry gummy candy from Wonder Flavors at 2%. Raspberry sweet TFA at 3%. Strawberry sparkling Wonder Flavors at 3%. And super sweet cap at 0.75. This was just a quick adaptation, and I don't think I ever shared this one. I shared the original. It was adapted from, basically it didn't used to have the strawberry sparkling in it. And the lemon sour type was originally at 1. It was supposed to be it was originally a 4-3-2-1 raspberry lemonade. Which was fantastic. And then adding another little element to it gives it a little bit more dimension, some strawberry, and I get like kind of like a limey citrus note from the strawberry sparkling. So it just adds a little bit more depth, a little more juicy strawberry behind that raspberry. Really, really tasty mix. Goes really good with cooling. Works in a pod really nice. Lots of these types of lemonades and limeades work in pod devices really nice. Especially if you're backing up your flavors, they present nice in pods. Like if you're, doing a couple raspberries, backing up your lemonade with another lemon. Really good in pods, I find. That was one from last year that never got shared.
It really like stepping on the stage. It wasn't me. I was muted.
I don't hear it.
Yeah.
I've been muted. I don't know. It's weird. Neil has a point though. It might be the commercials bleeding in because he said it's like right before one comes on that it's happening.
They probably put some kind of AI system and to put ads in at certain points, and they put it in there, and the thing is glitchy.
And Rocky dropped a little recipe in the chat. I had a really hard time saying that. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just say, what was that? But is that kind of like your agave nectar? It's a agave. When you were reading your recipe.
Pick on my stutter when it comes through. I don't appreciate it.
Electric lemonade. Harvest berries from tab at 20. Lemonade natural from Flavor West at 5.4. Pushing it a little bit for Rocky. Although, yeah, Rocky, I thought lemonades hit you hard. I don't know. That's a soft one, though. Raspberry sweet from TPA at 0.6. Nice.
I don't see the recipe. Oh, there it is.
sour TPA at 1, sour blue raspberry candy, wonder flavors at 3.6, and sweetness Favora at 0.6. Electric lemonade. Prepare for your sweet and sour experience like none other with electric lemonade. Juice is so delicious, you have a hard time putting it down. Favorite big creative projects or days when you indulge in electric lemonade.
I'm glad somebody's smart on that 0.8 harvest berry from Capella. God, that shit's strong to me.
Yeah, Hippie, if you've been watching the stream and expect it to be instantaneous, it's always difficult.
Yeah, harvestberry is very
Starts popping pig Latin seeds
basic,
and goes
I find, and
Very unforgiving.
it's a bully.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good if you're looking for something basic. I find that I used it once in like a gummy, like blue raspberry type of recipe. Before Lavora Blue Res came out, and it worked for what I needed it for. But like, it is.
And
I
now
agree with you.
Flavora is a basic blue raz, which kind of fits perfectly into the others. You don't need that.
Yeah, you don't need that anymore.
I never ordered harvest berry after I ran out of my bottle because, I mean, forest fruit did just fine. You know, when forest fruit came out, it just, fuck harvest berry.
Actually, yeah, that was one. I don't know. I did a mix last year, and I think I made the mistake of using harvest berry at like 2%, and I had to keep adding like lemon Sicily to the mix to kind of wash it out a little bit more.
Yeah, now there's like what, seven forest fruits. Yeah.
Yeah, you only need the one. What was it
They're
called?
all different. Every single one is completely like got a different edge to it. But I agree with you. It's most likely forest fruit, the original in that mix, as if it is a forest fruit. Yeah, I say it. And that liquid, unless we can only get close, with raisins liquid, because it might be as made for the company one too. That's possible.
Well, so he reached out and asked if he could buy the recipe. He even offered to sign an NDA. They are only going to be using the recipe for their disposables. They're moving forward and concentrating more on disposables.
That sucks.
So, yeah.
Neil.
Yeah, it's telling you all to go buy 4 pounds of coffee right now. It must have been talking to me earlier because I did that this afternoon. Ordered 4 pounds of coffee. Although I like Mike's idea too. I don't understand what's going on with the stream with that. It's kind of creepy. But that's a good point, though. While we're here, let's jump into the more creepy section. Let's do this. Get into this creepy section.
Welcome. Come and listen to what is on Cassie's mind this week. It may be something wonderful or something diabolical. Are you scared? You should be.
And here we go.
What was I going to talk about? Oh, yeah. Weird people that have soft throats that think white chocolate raspberry cheesecake is throaty because whatever. And even his cousin was giving him crap for not trying the boysenberry because she inspired it, but whatever, he'll get there eventually.
You know, the
It
little
really hasn't
raspberry
been-
thing, he's not alone. There's a lot of people that
Yeah, I
that
know.
from that.
I know. I just like giving Nick shit because, you know, he's a weirdo.
Yeah, well,
I had my foot scraped and she cut my foot so bad she had to put silver nitrate on it. So that sucked. My brother scared the shit out of us last night because he called at like 10:30 at night and was like, what the fuck? Why are you calling this late? And he was just bored because he got called into work and he was waiting for his wife to come and pick him up because they didn't take separate vehicles to the fair and she had to take the kids home.
yeah, it was a little weird. I actually didn't remember because he's never up that late. So I haven't called that late. Could have been an emergency. I jumped right up and grabbed the phone.
Yeah. And also Mr. Green and talking about a certain movie got me bitten so hard. I have a bad bruise on my arm, like legit. The camera. Oh yeah,
Yes.
she bit me
wow.
so hard during the after show because she didn't get her movie because Tim was in the after show. Because you were talking about her movie, and she was being very aggressive about trying to get me to put it on for her.
Sable was there in the after show. I hung out in the hangs for quite a while. It was a late night for us, actually.
Yeah, so if you guys were hearing me like yell "ow," that's what it was. She was biting and scratching the crap out of me because I wouldn't turn the TV on.
It's an invisible cape, Rocky.
We were in hangs till the sun came up.
Yeah, I
Way beyond.
finally
when
hopped
the
out
sun
at 6:30,
came
7
up.
o'clock in the morning.
And then we still ended up just staying up to do our errands before we crashed, and then we slept like straight through to like 10:30 last night.
That made more sense than trying to get up in 2 hours because that's harder than staying up an extra hour.
Man, don't tell me it makes the freaking rain. Don't tell me.
Rocky.
No.
But I hear his mom does.
Yeah, it's been there's a fun hang there. Let's talk about just so we know, just so people can get a glimpse. Let's talk about cannons, okay, 3D printers. And I got permission to buy both, but not in particularly that order.
Because I gave you permission to buy the one Canon under very specific circumstances that my desk and chair came first. And my desk and chair has a long list ahead of that still. So that's a ways out. And you took it to extreme depth to think that I would just agree to you getting any Canon. No, I agreed to that Canon.
Okay,
That's
so
where
multiples
it
of that
ends.
can be got it. You know, they
So
can add like 5 or 10 in the
fuck it,
cart.
never mind. You cannot get your Canon. Instead, just get your goddamn 3D printer that you want to get. It's more expensive, but at least you can print things, and that'll keep you busy
color
and
printer.
you'll leave me alone.
So
Plus, besides that, he can make me Legos to build my desk with, and I could just like change my desk all the time with Legos. That'd be so fucking dope.
So here's the best part. I don't remember how it came up, but everybody started looking up cannons. It's because we found out that it wasn't illegal to order a cannon online. But now, before that, Tim was talking about purchasing a new 3D printer, and it was an absolute hell no until the Canon discussion came up. And then it was said that rather than purchase a Canon, she'd be more okay with him purchasing the 3D printer, to which point Tim started looking up how to 3D print a Canon.
Wish I found some good 3D prints of cannons. They're one-time uses, but they work.
Printed before your cannon.
And just so we're clear on this, Phrasing came up with this idea of 3D printing the cannon. He came up with the first. And good job, Phrasing. On top of that, we were picking on somebody, which, by the way, we were picking on him just so in case he was listening. You know, like, we were picking on you, but it's because we like you. But yeah, it was a lot of fun taking and teaching people the intricate art of selective hearing.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't hear those no's and nots, you just hear the explanation. That was a lot of fun. It's been
Listen,
surprised that didn't make your list.
I didn't
How about
actually remember until you started talking about it, because the only reason I agreed to other is because Thursday was a day off. I relaxed. I just spent the whole day just kind of in a mellow, elevated mood. It was late. I was getting ready to just like eat some dinner and go to bed. So I was like high as a motherfucking kite, which is the only reason I agreed to anything in the first place. And I really honestly kind of forgot until you started talking about it.
I can't show it because of YouTube, I don't think. I'm not sure. I don't want to take the chance of everything going on, especially with some weird AI possible, we think. But yeah, I got Canon sitting right next to me. I showed her often after show the other day in the hangs. Right there. It does fire.
He's like this big.
The desktop Canon, but it will fire. Well, we kind of makeshift went over them 2 weeks in a row.
Odie suggested marzipan, but like, is there even more than 3 marzipans? Because I literally only know of 3.
But you don't have more than 3.
I only have 1.
Marzipan,
Hey,
I have 2. I have FA and SSA. There you go.
Yeah.
Top 2. Top 2.
Well,
Marzipan, FA, and SSA. There we go then.
And Awara has 1.
Actually, if I had to choose between those two, unless you're butyric sensitive, I'd say the SSA. And SFA and SSA. I like the SSA better. It's just kind of got that cranial richness to it.
Yeah. So you literally can't even separate that one because there literally only is 3. Nice job, Odie.
There's only certain ones, just like we had to do it on the other. When it comes to top 3, it is hard to do certain files, like the orange, because there's so many types of oranges and they are completely all different. So it really depends on what's your favorite orange, what you're really asking. Or what kind of orange you like best. Because the person's going to probably spout off with 3 oranges in the category they like best. That's a tough one. Some of them are.
Lychee? Lychee? Yeah.
Lychee,
0.
that's out that are out right now.
Yeah.
The only one I can tolerate is DSO. That's
Hey,
out now.
Steven.
Now, is there some coming? We might, maybe not. But as of right now, there's only one.
I sure hope so. I sure hope so.
Mhm.
I sure hope so.
All right.
I'm glad you got to live.
Hey, Dub.
See you, Dub.
So you got a couple bonus top 3s here, Simone. Although Marzipan's a down and not have a top 3 when there's only like 3 available.
Yeah.
Bragging for another one, it's only got 2 or 3.
No, there's more.
Aw, thanks,
gotta be.
Steven.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I got about 10. Let's see. Tap dragons is that bad.
Oh
In a
shit.
where?
I actually should have said something about that for Cassie's Corner. Thank you guys for voting me up again because I sat there waiting. I was like, I wanted to try it. So if nobody votes for it, I'll just use all my points. Whatever. Fuck it. But I only voted once and then I just watched it. I was like, yeah, I can save my points for another day. I don't need to bother using them.
Yeah, same too.
That's what I save points for, is for helping vote
Dragon
friends
fruit,
look with them.
although, Odie, for being fair with dragon fruit, that's a tough question because it really does depend on the mix, because the dragon fruits are basically like this mixed fruit with pineapple and citrus fruits in it, that they're all a little different and good for different applications. I can't even really think of one that's absolutely terrible. Even TFS wasn't bad. They all were good just for specific purposes.
Right on.
Yeah, like Tim said, it depends. But if you're looking for an actual dragon fruit flavor, I would have to say Inawera
Inawera, papaya, yeah.
It's the most potent. It's the most likely to present as an actual dragon fruit note in a mix, in my opinion, rather than an additive.
Although you did just say something that's kind of like a flip. You're right, but also dragon fruit doesn't have a lot of flavor. So the fact that it is potent is kind of like it's a really concentrated dragon fruit flavor.
Yeah,
but it is probably one. I think I would have to agree. That one's pretty authentic. The dragon fruit from Noms, if I remember correctly, was fairly accurate too.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
But I mean, I would, if we're talking about using them as additives, I mean, I still would have to put Inawera at the top, probably TFA. Then
Cap's
for me,
not
it's
bad.
I haven't had Cap, but for me, after that, it's a toss up between Wonder Flavors and Perillum. Perillum, you can probably forget
Perillum,
about
as
fine.
typical Perillum, has a nice cream factor. You're adding it to juice or something that's nice creamy. Correct.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have all the like full flavor. It's just kind of like what you would expect from like a filtered juice version. And the TFS, I can't remember the exactness, but I remember not being a bad dragon fruit either. It still had that pineapple forward kind of vibe. Some of them have less pineapple, a little bit more of the other flavors, and it's kind of dragon fruit something. Yeah, Bodie said that's what we're doing after. I know it's been delayed because of all the testing, but after this caramel series, we're probably going to jump into the new show and go over things a little more specifically.
So I know you guys are all going to hate me for saying this because I don't even think it's really technically released yet. But the medicine flower dragon fruit is actually really fucking legit.
Actually, you're right. You're right.
I forgot about that. I think they are out.
You think they are out now?
If they are out, they just came out. They weren't out last I checked.
Oh, they weren't.
But that was.
I could find out.
Next time Kitty shows up somewhere, I'll ask him. He'll know.
Yeah.
Or Rocky might know. Rocky, do you know?
I've said dragon. Yeah, forget about that dragon fruit because we haven't tested it.
No.
That's actually pretty strong too, similar to Inawera. It is.
Dragon fruit.
Oh, nice. Okay, so that is like a really, really good dragon fruit. It's like legit. I'm so glad I have it.
Less of the astringency that you get out of the Inawera. That's the only other thing. That the pineapple part on that's a little punchy in the Inawera one. And it's a little less punchy, a little more. I think that's probably the most authentic. Medicine flower. I forgot we tested that, so that was actually pretty good.
And the honeysuckle, though strong AF, do not use it over 0.25%, but it is like legit nice dark.
Yeah, I think that honeysuckle's in the 1.1%.
Which one?
Huckleberry, not honeysuckle.
Medicine flower.
Yeah. Huckleberry, not honeysuckle.
I know that's weird. It's like you got to think dragon fruit concentration because none of these. Actually, if we're gonna go fruits, probably Perillum is the most authentic. If you really want to go truthfully, because it has that watered down effect to it where it's really kind of cooler, which if you really taste dragon fruit, yeah, they have such good notes in real bread. I like it when they have it. They used to have it loaded.
I
Ow.
just watched them use dragon fruit on Chopped like
I know,
yesterday.
Neil. I know, Neil. You use lemonade from Flavor, but I don't see mine up here. So I grabbed Flavor West lemonade instead of Loran's lemonade this time, just to see, Flavor West lemonade, I just can't find my Flavor lemonade at the moment. So I wanted to mix it up just to, because I like that profile and I got it mixed up. So
For the
we'll see.
lows.
Stephen L., we don't have any Chick-fil-A's around here.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, fuck you, Steven. You know, fancy being able to get Chick-fil-A. Mm.
What does that mean, Odie?
It's a real thing. Talk about the real thing because dragon fruit is more for looks and for like a wetness. Like usually I grab
Oh,
a few
yeah,
different
yeah.
fruits from they got like a fruit buffet
Mhm.
at the one Chinese restaurant in the back, and they quite often have dragon fruit and star fruit. And that star fruit has actually weirdly more flavor than the dragon fruit, but not by a lot. It's not as flavorful as you think, which is kind of strange that the flavor companies even chase that flavor, considering the real flavor doesn't really have that flavor. Not
Dude,
much
God,
flavor.
it's so nice to taste something different now. I'm like elated on, you know what I'm saying?
No worries, Steven. We're just picking
Hey,
on you because we're
Rocky.
jealous. Actually, she's not so much a peach person. I am. I did go for a peach milkshake.
Well, somebody feels like they got some in there. Hey, Fitty. Yeah, we were
There he
trying
is.
to figure out if the dragon fruit and huckleberry had released yet, and I said I'd ask you next time I saw you, but Steve-O looked it up instead.
Steve, I
So.
looked up. Yeah, it's so really good.
You
Yeah.
summoned him.
Oh, we don't need to hear about that, Fitty. Gross.
You
I
said
would say that,
medicine flower and summoned him.
but it does really depend on what you're mixing. Sadly, with dragon fruit, because sometimes you want a little bit more pineapple forward, sometimes you want a little more of a different flavor forward, and that's kind of what they are. Is almost like a mixed fruit. And it
Yeah, no,
depends.
somebody asked about dragon fruits, and I had to put medicine flower dragon fruit there because it is.
I had completely forgotten we
legit dragon
tested that.
fruit.
It is tasty.
Well, as soon as I get through
Ooh.
this
Oh, I never
strawberry
tried the red
jam
one.
off this dripper, I'm gonna vape that honeysuckle lemonade.
I've never tried the red one. I didn't know they had much flavor.
I will have to look and see so we can try it. We like trying the weird fruits. As a matter of fact, later tonight we'll be eating a mango and tasting it side by side with some mango sublime.
Which someone else has now. That has to wait for a steep. I wonder who has that. I think, yeah, I sent it to someone. Ah,
Well, technically, actually, I sent it to somebody because I sent it with something. So
well, that's true too.
I also heard, Fitty, that dragon fruit is a very, very natural laxative. The fresh fruit.
Yeah.
good to know.
If you needed verification on that, I am pretty sure the dragon fruit is what they use in the movie Rango. What the lizards eat and the different animals eat, and then it's a natural laxative. Oh, is that what the bird, the weird bird, Indian bird thing, an American bird eats lots of them. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's-
nice, Steven. And speaking of fresh fruit,
secret pop up here on here. We actually get the good strawberries mostly. We don't get many of the white ones very often. It's in the wintertime when the local harvests are around is when we get the ones the white inside that have less flavor. In the summertime, we get nice juicy red strawberries around it at all the stores. They get local stores. It depends on time of year. Like dead of winter when everything's shipped in, yes, we get the white ones. They last longer. And once it's white inside, those flavored with strawberries that look nice and juicy. You bite in them with it, fix the flavor. Yeah, I hate those. Very disappointing. The night thing is not wrong. Those ourselves and you, most likely the ones you haven't heard from, is a good save the life for listening for the better one. That's very true and always true. You never know what kind of change it can make when you reach out to someone never heard from that one.
Hear what you guys are.
Just so you know, when we go back to Shaw's this week, I'm definitely buying some more cherries because these hit the spot.
Although, okay, normally cherries you can pull the stem right out, right? Not a problem. These cherries, for some reason, are a pain to pull the stems out. In fact, they pull the teeth out first.
An example, that one was actually really hard.
So Hans, it's in this popular cherry and Tama. Just asking, terrifying.
Shut up, Tim.
When suddenly it's silent. No,
I
I'm really
was
liking
seeing,
this limeade. Go ahead, Sue.
I was seeing if I could hear whatever these guys are talking about, but I'm not going to sit there listening to the stream audio.
I don't know what's going on.
I got a nice, pretty purple package in the mail yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I wonder where that could have been from.
Yeah, I haven't opened it yet. I'm debating on exactly how I'm going to go about it.
Top tier ask about a limeade.
That's the one I made for today. It's pretty tasty. I like it quite a bit.
Oh, no. We hadn't gotten any yet, Mike, and they're on sale right now at Shaw's, so we got some, and it's like, I've been craving something sweet, so I picked up some donuts, and I picked up some cherries. I haven't touched the donuts. The cherries are gone. Go figure.
There's a Flavor
Well, happy
West
birthday to your son, Kerplop.
Yep. Happy birthday.
has a ruby red grapefruit natural, don't they? I personally get like a ruby red grapefruit from VTA's grapefruit.
Lucky.
My favorite grapefruit's red grapefruit from Perillum.
And then
No, not Perillum. It's Euro.
Didn't one of the flavors come out really red? Is that it?
Euro flavors. That's a kick ass.
I get a ruby red grapefruit note from
Flavor
West.
Flavor West. Ruby red grapefruit Flavor West natural.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I also get like a red grapefruit note from their pink lemonade.
Yes, Euro flavors.
It tastes more like grapefruit to me than it does lemonade. Okay. That was actually something I was considering sharing tonight. It was January mixes was pink lemonades, right?
I believe somewhere on there, yeah.
So here, this turned out really good, actually. I did grapefruit blend. This fits tonight's show, so that's why. Grapefruit blend from Flora at 1.5. Lemonade from Loran's at 4%. Lemonade Pink from Flavor West at 2.5. Yeah, I get a really nice like ruby red grapefruit note from there. Premium Raspberry SSA at 2%. Strawberry Sparkling Wonder Flavors at 2%. Super Sweet from Cap at 0.65, and Wild Raspberry Medicine Flower at 0.35. Raspberry goes fantastic with grapefruit. The grapefruit blend is delicious, amazing, funky, tropical almost, but it's not red. Like I get a really nice like red grapefruit note from the pink lemonade, which is why I added it to this mix to really help bring out the grapefruit in this mix. I never tried any of the Wonder Flavors grapefruits.
I
Yeah, I'm
don't
looking
know
too. I don't know where you
can
get it.
buy the Euro flavors right now. Used to you get it from Nicotine River, you know, but that was back in the day. So I don't know where you can buy Euro flavors now. I don't know.
I have no idea. I just looked at the sites, all the major sites.
Oh
It's not there.
no.
That's an old flavor house too.
I want to get the pink grape. What is it? Grapefruit red natural or whatever from Flavor West. Flavor West has some hidden gems.
Seven Ruby Red Grapefruit Natural from West.
Yeah, ruby red. Yeah.
It's
Hey, I'm
sweet.
just saying.
It's a sweet red. Well, sweet red grapefruit. Definitely got the sweet. I'm positive I have sweetener about that later.
Oh my God, Neil, have you tried the blueberry yogurt covered pretzels? Those are the shit. The strawberry ones are good too, though. But the blueberry ones, mm-hmm.
Mm. Yeah, so and just as a heads up for next week, we are gonna next week is going to be the giveaway, not this week. Because for one, we put this up not thinking about it. Otherwise, it was the month. I thought there was another one left for the end of the month. But next week actually works out, so we have the giveaway to the 4th of July. It'll be on the 5th, but we do the 4th of July giveaway at the same time, which works out great because the Bull City, is doing their sale. We'll be doing the 4th of July sale. If it hasn't started already, it should be started already. Weekend before, I would think. I haven't seen anything yet. Do you? I know they are doing, and they told me they were. Usually it's one of the best sales of the year. Last year was 20%.
Last year they started it like halfway through the week.
Yeah, it might start it right
like Wednesday. What day of the week is 4th of July? Friday, I think.
What's the best thing you get from the drive-through? Drive right through it, go right to the store and buy a steak.
Hey, Deco Dub.
We don't really get fast food anymore. I mean, for one thing, Subways are closing left and right. That was actually our go-to place for the fast food dish.
So pissed.
And they're closing them left and right because they just can't compete in today's market in rural areas. So you might see them still stick around in cities, but it seems like all the other ones that are kind of like, less populated areas are not getting the traffic they need, and they're having shipping issues, keeping stuff up. Even when Cassie worked there a long time ago, they had issues keeping stock, and it's becoming an issue. Good morning, Echo Dub. See you later. And yeah, so we're seeing that. That was our go-to for fast food. Beyond that, we really don't do fast food. Once in a great while, is we're really hungry, we'll swing into a McDonald's or Burger King, but not very often.
You mean like these ones, Ploppy?
Think about popping a cherry on stream. Come on, this is small.
No.
Oh, I didn't realize we went for all my fans spring today. Whatever. You know, it's been pretty good. Yeah, fast foods we don't really do much of because fast foods, unfortunately, full of carbs. We can't do that. So, anyone who has that same issue or is trying to stay away from carbs, not the place to go.
No, my grandmother could, but I can't. I won't tell you what she
Flavor House.
told me about it.
If we knew the name of the flavor house, maybe. I don't know. In Michigan,
Flavor House, Michigan.
I don't know about.
Hmm.
Trying to look to see if there's anything. House of Flavors? That's in Michigan. I don't know what that is. That's a flavor house. It says flavor
That's
house.
for Mallory.
It's an ice cream business, so maybe not.
That's for Mallory if she's still in chat. That's funny.
Great Lake flavors?
I just
I'm thinking
made it
Great
up,
Lakes.
too.
That's in Michigan. Great Lake flavors is in Michigan. The only place I know of getting numbers is DIY Canada. Maybe that's the one. Like a fat metal soldier. Odie. Korean chicken restaurant. Come, it's good, dude. That's yeah, but Korean chicken restaurant, it wouldn't really be a fast food. Right. You technically say this round and you're driving right straight to the dining room and there's no, but you need area. Usually, you know, like the day that they were doing a closing mattress sale thing at the mattress
Oh my
outlet or
God,
whatever.
we tried to stop at Dollar Tree just to pick up some energy drinks because we were exhausted and we were going to spend time with the kids. And we couldn't go because they were closed because some asshole drove into the mattress store next door.
It was
Like,
literally
right through.
there was a going out of business sale going on, and like the first day into the going out of business sale, there was a car parked in the middle of their showroom, like it drove through the window. That was something else to see. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I think a disgruntled employee, maybe at all, because the angle doesn't make sense. How would you? How?
The
How?
spot it was at, there was no way that they just accidentally drove in that hard to go through the. There's no way that was done on purpose.
Yeah, disgruntled employees feeling for sure. If you saw that.
Yeah, so they went out early, Steven.
They went out early. But seriously, because it's like, okay, so it's 2 ways in, and I'm gonna take a left to go in, and it's a blocked off, and there's medians and everything. You get in there, they would have had to go all the way over to the edge of the median and get a running start to get that far into their store. There's no other way. There's no way it was accidental. It's impossible. That was something else to see. That wasn't that long though.
It happened in the morning.
What?
Like it had just happened, like not a half an hour before we went through. Like all the emergency vehicles and everything were still there.
Yeah, because the
So I don't
sale
think it
was
was a drink and drive. I think it was just somebody pissed off.
It was a Friday morning because it was the first day of the sale. Like the
It
sale
was a
had went
Sunday
on for.
morning.
Was it Sunday?
Yeah, we were going to see my brother and the kids.
Oh yeah, could have been Sunday. All right. Well, it was like the first day of that sale though, that they had to go on that business sale. And literally it was open for like an hour, and someone or less. Someone ran in the store. I can only think that someone's angry. It's very, very angry.
And my first thought wasn't, oh my God, is everybody okay? My first thought it was, you son of a fucking bitch. I'm exhausted. I need the energy drink.
Pull up and
I'm
see all the
going to
trucks
deal with
blocking
a
everything off.
1-year-old and a 9-year-old. I need
It's all
it.
blocked off, the whole parking lot. We're like, what the heck's going on? I look over and see the cars sticking just the rear end of the car sticking out of the window. But okay.
Yeah, I put pictures of that in the group the day it
Hey,
happened.
their boy wanted his $2. You need the gas money to get home. Can't get home. I'm parking here. Literally.
$2 make you holla.
All right, so I think we'll call it then because we are pretty much done with everything. It was a kind of quiet, slow day, but we have done lemonades in the past and limeades, but we haven't done a lot. This is a perfect time to refresh a lemonade limeade bench. So try something new. I like what Echo Dub did with milk. I'm really liking this coconut and condensed milk mix, which I honestly wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, and I like it. Don't be afraid to add a little bit of like cream or
Okay.
milk flavor to your lemonades and limeades. It works.
Yeah.
First, Neil, that is creepy AF. And Odie said maybe somebody was just really super excited about the sale.
I thought that at first. Either they wanted a mattress really bad, or someone's mad when in, oh, it's supposed to be a sale. It wasn't a good enough sale. So I'm driving in, like, I don't, the car, you couldn't put a
Or
mattress on that
somebody
car.
that worked there didn't know they were closing and got to work and saw that and was like, fuck you.
Yeah, because it
I'm
did
going
come
out,
up
I'm
awfully
going out with
quick.
a bang.
I think it was like the Subway situation where they don't know much ahead of time. Subways are literally, from what I'm reading, they're like closing things down like overnight. Like next day, you're done. That's it. It's closed. What brand of 18650s do you prefer? That's a good questions. Singing. I
But-
usually go Samsung, but
Yeah. The
just
what is
because they've always been reliable.
5As or 6As.
5 those 6As, 20 S's.
Yeah. I go to IMR batteries. They usually sell top of the line batteries.
And Molly sells it really. I thought about getting
Yeah.
IMR or the 18650 batteries for it. Those two are the ones that we should go to.
Yeah.
And it depends on what sales they have because they have the same batteries. Just which one has the better deal thing.
Yeah.
Molly saw I almost went to the last time, but then they had a heck of a sale on Samsung's for Black Friday. It's like, no, I can't pass that up.
Mm.
Yeah. I bought 10 Sonys for $1.99 a piece a few months back, and I wish I would have bought 20.
Yeah, some
I went back
too.
to get more VTC 5As.
Yeah.
If you do need 26650s, I do strongly recommend the iJoys.
I mean,
And
my,
I still like my 30 T's. Is it 30 T, right? 40
Yeah,
T's?
30
Yeah.
Ts and 40 Ts. Yeah.
I mean, Mala cells are great, but for my next
See-
squonks, I still, when I can get them for less, I still prefer the Sonys.
Odie, that's the smart way to go. Wheel and a hamster. Just don't forget to feed and water the hamster. It goes badly. And if you're using a mouse, make sure you get the right wood chips. Riley, make sure you got the right wood chips.
I know what you're referring to.
You should oil the wheel. Yep.
Oil can.
Probably better off using peanut oil because it's less toxic. That's it. You can insist on that. Well, that'll work for a short period of time, but not for longevity. Yeah. That actually makes sense. They are the same batteries, but
What are?
leftover
Cattle
batteries and
prod.
battery packs and such. Depends on that. Yeah, that's what we wound up getting. That is what we get. It's a surplus. It's just reroute. And a cattle prod. Yeah, we found a nice purple one the other day. Who was asking about cattle prods in? Phrasing. Phrasing. Was that phrasing? Asking about cattle prods? I found him a nice purple one.
I don't.
What?
Yeah, that came out, didn't it? Well, we had a
Purple
fun.
one? I want a purple cattle prod.
I even suggested that, but you didn't listen. You yelled at me after talking. Because we were playing the game, yelling at the screen.
Oh. Yeah, I was playing Donkey Kong and it was pissing me off.
And well, man, you want that right here, right now. She's already popping her cherries in screen. What else do you want?
It wasn't Mr. Gray, it was Mr. Tim, actually. Thank you very much.
So after you haven't been recording lately, you got anything in the plans of recording anytime soon?
Nope. That was quick, wasn't it? No. Just now that I'm done beta testing, now I can get back to mixing up some tasty stuff. And that honeysuckle lemonade with the Flavor West, it's got to steep. I just tasted it. It's a little too, yeah, it needs to steep a little while.
A little too zesty.
I'm able to mix some stuff up now. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm not beta testing no more.
That's the same
That
with the
took
flavor
up a
series.
month and a half right there. You know.
Same with the flavor series. Trying to do that with the beta testing. It was just a lot to do, and I prioritized the beta testing over that.
Yeah. Tonight
I'd rather us get the flavors out.
finishing off strawberry jam from Nom's. My tester, my 30 mil tester. I'm finally gonna finish it off, and then I'm gonna finish off some strawberry bubble gum from March. You know.
How did you wind up liking the strawberry jam from Mounts?
Oh, I like it a lot. It goes perfect in my recipe that I can't share just yet until Wonder Flavors releases the new releases. I've got so many damn recipes I can release. I just got to wait.
I'm in the same spot with the flavors.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, Thursday night in the morning with my coffee. Yeah.
I've got an orange cream that's out of this fucking world right now.
Yeah, these betas that are coming, when they come out after the final testing, I think we're gonna have a really good couple releases here.
Oh God, yeah! I got a strawberry cream, an orange cream, freaking going nuts right now with those.
All right, so we'll get out of here from that. Steve-O. Oh,
yeah, I dropped my link for my channel in the chat. Literally one subscriber away from 200. So if you're not subscribed, help me get over 200. Yeah. So probably tomorrow, I think I'm going to record an opening of that purple package and probably do one initial tasting. So keep an eye out for that. But on Monday, we are going to do some more Lady Liberty
package. Purple package or something like that in it?
Yeah. I want to do one because sometimes the pre-recorded videos tend to I don't know. Last week's stream was the most views I've gotten on a live stream so far ever. They've been awesome. A really great time. Come hang out on Mondays, 7 p.m. Eastern. Sometimes we do mixes. We do encourage, DIY talk and sharing recipes in chat there as well. It's majority of it's a build stream and a hangout, but it's an awesome time. Thank you to everybody.
Now that's the OG bottles.
Yeah, Mousa, you all don't even know. I got the OG bottles.
Oh, the person that got the first official bottles actually said I should have had her sign them. That makes sense.
I was actually, like, weirdly, that's kind of sweet, but at the same time, kind of creepy. Why the fuck does he want my signature?
He's got your signature.
What OG bottles are you talking about?
Huh?
What OG bottles are you talking about? Oh, you don't have that.
Just the ones.
Anymore?
What? Oh no, Mal got some with the handwritten labels before the actual labels came in.
Oh,
Yeah. But we're gonna be tasting
Funky
those.
Monk.
You can send them back for an autograph. Technically,
Definitely.
you kind of got an autograph anyway because I sign all the invoices.
I'm probably gonna start with the one that hasn't been voted for liquid tasting.
Oh, you mean like this boysenberry right here?
Yeah. Although that's not the one I'm the most excited for, but
Oh, would
I
that
do-
be this maple bourbon one right here?
that would be it.
The only one
Yeah.
I don't have on my desk. Actually, I do have a bottle of the white chocolate. It's just in a little tester bottle, not with the label. So I don't hold it
Yeah, I
up.
still have a tester bottle of that. What we're doing. It's not here. It's over in the closet. When we're trying the different versions. I'm not the only one that's actually made the final version.
Yeah, you do. There's not a bunny on the label. It's just like flowers.
Yeah, I thought that was a missed opportunity for a rabbit too, but anyway.
I know, but
And also, if you don't already know how, that's something we can talk about on Monday too, is on how to get yourself a purple package. We can do that there.
Fluff, I know the
Nice.
fluff cotton idea, the bunny fluff cotton. I do like
that
that
is
idea.
a good idea. Yeah.
I have to talk to some people to figure out how to get that to work.
Mal's rocking some white chocolate raspberry cheesecake. I wonder where he got that.
Heck yeah.
Probably
some
in
really
another
strange
purple
person
package
from-
like Steve has.
And
Maybe.
that's the
We
infomercial goes on and on.
Also, we have something, a little something to taste of what's to come.
And then,
Just
which I'm
waiting
really
on it.
curious about, Steve, because I want to see your thoughts on that one.
Yeah, that's for Monday.
You're the
If
first
need-
person outside of this house to try it.
Okay, you guys know how I feel about this particular flavoring in vape, and I actually like it.
Nobody even knows what we're talking about.
I
No one
know.
said the flavor. So how would they know? Your face doesn't.
He was being
line up.
secretive, so I was staying secretive. Fine, it's Mango Sublime.
Like in the intro. Heard it in the intro. That was on purpose.
No, not
However,
milk and honey. Ew.
The lavender one I was working on did not work out as good.
No.
Lavender just, that's a tough one.
It just goes soapy so fast.
Yeah. Trying to turn it up and making it lavender forward, it did not work. Yes, mango, definitely. A fresh sliced cut mango, not the syrupy, juicy mango that is in every liquid you get with that harshness that comes with that. It was
That
really
is-
hard to pull
yeah.
off. And I think I did
So
it.
looking forward to it.
Like I said, Steve, well, yeah, we'll give it till Monday because it will need the steep. It does need 7 to 10 days before it starts to really taste. Because if you get any harshness, like any, like, roll it off it and the harshness, like you get in the stringency, then it's not quite ready.
Yeah. Monday is going to be good though, right?
I think so. That should be good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So
All
where's there's a weird ghost sound. Yeah.
So somebody had the first few notes of Bad to the Bone play a little bit ago, and that rabbit has been going absolutely ape shit nuts in her cage ever since. So if you saw me looking to the side talking, it's because I was having conversation with the rabbit about her thumping and throwing shit.
Yeah, she hasn't had her movie yet, and she's been needing it. I mean, I did
Okay.
buy it for her, by the way. Thank you, chat.
Oh,
Ashley
yo,
loves her movie,
Pokemon.
and it was chat that created it. Oh, I was
That was
supposed to ask
funny.
that question in chat, and I never did. I forget what it was. Oh, it's about this whole thing on the top fans thing. I'll put it in real quick and give it like 2 minutes. Get an idea for everyone. So it's simple. Like it or don't.
This Triple Up, I've been seeing a lot of like blueberry lavender type of things lately. Not like e-liquid, but just like
Yeah, that's why.
know.
I mean, I like
it's
lavender.
like a trendy thing.
But
I
getting
guess.
lavender to
Blueberry
work
lavender.
is not as easy. Yeah, that's the problem. You want lavender like just right. And I had hopes for one of these betas too, and I knew was coming, and that's one of the reasons why I was kind of hoping this beta would work out for that.
What does this question mean?
Which question?
Do you
The top
want to keep
fans.
top fans?
Yeah, the crown in chat.
Yeah, the crown things. I'm indifferent to it myself. I
Oh.
don't care.
I don't even
Oh.
know exactly how it works. I thought it was who types the most, but I've seen people type the most and not always the ones with crown.
No.
I don't know how it figures out who's ahead. I have no idea how it works.
Because like you like cap out at a certain spot or something.
And I can click on it and let you know right now. Top fans. Odie's in the lead with 250 XP. Mike's in second with 200 XP. Bustable 175 in third. Hippie's at 150 at fourth.
Oh, I
Rocky's at
was in
150.
third just a
Yeah.
minute ago. Damn it.
Yeah, but like
I don't know how it works.
8 people are at 150. It doesn't make any sense.
I mean,
like,
last place is 25th with Tabitha at 50.
Ha, I'm back at third.
Well, thank you,
I don't
Mal.
get-
Thank you very much, Mal.
I don't
You
get
didn't
it.
have to do it. You didn't have to do that, Mal, but thank you. Appreciate it. It does help. And yeah, it'd probably go right into her fund.
He
Now I
wanted
know,
first.
you know what?
That does contribute.
I have a feel. I do believe, if I'm correct, from what I was reading when it came through it, the super chats do bump you.
They
Which
do.
is kind of weird. It has something to do with the fan system. I don't really. I'm a little confused on it, but yeah. So. Oh,
That's interesting.
I mean, there's quicker, easier ways to contribute. I mean,
okay,
you
so
have
it's
my
kind of
PayPal
okay.
information, dude.
There we go. They got the. Yeah, they want to be number one. And he is
Yeah,
number
I
one.
know. I was just pegging on him.
So it's a yes, but it's kind of in between. So we'll leave it alone for next week and give it another one. We'll give a full round, but long-term vote. And if people start not liking it, let me know. I have to stop it before the stream starts. So yeah,
That
he's a
didn't
way
pop
ahead.
up.
That jumped in 650
didn't pop
XP, by the way.
It's got to be only for monetized channels, right? Because
I don't know. Don't know.
because you
Well,
can super chat.
well, it's
you can super
technically-
chat here.
Technically,
Thank you, Steven. Almonds for life, yo.
the monetization thing, you can have it turned off, but you can still get super chats. So, yeah. But yeah, it jumped
No,
him a
but tech-
considerable amount. Like he went from like what
Well,
third, fourth
there's-
place to 650 XP.
There's levels to being monetized.
Oh god, let's
You
see
have
these.
you have to technically be monetized for super chats. I'm pretty sure.
Thank you, Steve. Hellman's, yeah, Hellman's for life. I'm sorry, but I'm in Hellman's now myself.
I think it was supposed to be for the win, but
yeah, Hellman's for life as far as I'm concerned, because when it comes to Hellman's, Dukes, or Milk Whip, I used to be Team Miracle Whip. She made me go to Mayo for a long time, and now I found out that I don't really like Miracle Whip anymore. It's kind of ruined it for me.
There's a reason that the commercial said bring
Dukes?
out the Hellmans.
And Dukes for me has that weird
And
kind
bring
of
out
like
the best.
almost vinegary flavor to it.
Exactly. It's got that twang. Hell yeah.
Yeah, but that's not mayonnaise. That's
We
a
got you,
salad dressing.
Steven. Thank you,
Oh
Mike.
God, here we go. Mike's in first. Wow, I didn't realize this actually worked like this. It does work that way. Mike's in first, 825 XP. Just so you get an idea what it is. 650 from Mao. Odie's in third with 250. Well, how is Steven not up there on the list? Where's Steven? Steven should be there. I don't know how this works. Maybe Steven hasn't talked enough.
Damn.
I know
somebody
the super
knocked me
chats
out, number
help. I
3.
just don't know how it worked exactly.
Shit.
This-
I'm in
Okay, I
Maybe
hate to
length
say it, but
of
this is
time
kind
in
of
the chat matters and amount of time chat. I have no idea.
Steven has a wrench. That
No,
No, because Mal has a wrench.
Mal has a wrench. Mal has a wrench. Yeah. Yeah. Why is he not showing up at the top? He should be near the top. Steve OCV's on there. No joke, Steven. You're not even showing up at the list.
It's not even on there.
Oh,
Okay.
screw it. I'm gonna show
I'm done.
you guys. I'm gonna show you what I've seen. Okay, so here's the list.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly
Maybe
how this
he's
thing
got
works,
some
but
kind of block. Maybe.
see, everybody's there, but I do not see Steven. I don't understand why. That seems weird to me, but
The
I would
stream's
think
just
Steven would be at least on there.
The stream's just frozen.
It throws.
Yeah.
Like what, Mike?
Maybe because I was trying to share YouTube on streaming on YouTube.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, probably. Well, anyhow, Mike's in first place. And then someday we'll have to do like an extra giveaway situation for next week and do that. See who's the top fan and the other actually get a giveaway. Call it at a certain point. That'd be kind of fun. I don't know. I like it and I don't like it at the same time that whole top fan did. Okay, so less annoying now because that made it fun.
Rude.
No, on Benny's stream, I kept trying to be number one. I kept getting number one. I'd lose number one, get number one, lose like it's kind of a pain.
Oh, I was talking about Odie asking Steven if it was his age or IQ because he's being a butt.
Yeah, Buster tried to share the chat from live stream, but apparently I can't share the chat from live stream on the stream because it glitches.
Yeah, it froze the screen.
Yeah, I apologize for that. But yeah, next week, maybe we'll do that. Top fan, when it comes time to the giveaways for the stream, we'll at
Actually,
least try
Margaret.
it and see who's in first, and they're going to automatically win. One of the lots. Just because that'll be fun. What's that way there? And someone gets something back, or especially they said in the super chat. I'm sorry, that did.
Wait, what?
That support is valuable. But yeah.
So if I come
So-
and drop 50, I win.
Yeah,
Basically.
but to drop 50 to win 20 seems like a backwards move. But yeah. Well, but then again, YouTube keeps half of that. So yeah, they don't exactly give you all the money super
I
chat
think
at all.
they take 33% or something.
Take 33 plus they
30%.
also take tax and state tax and federal tax out of it too as well. So by the time you're done, you get like 60% ish or take.
So, you can always send bribes.
Right. Oh, God. Anyhow, yeah, well, need extra XP. I'm still trying to see. I keep on refreshing it, expecting to see Steven hop up here, and it has not.
He's got to have some kind of something that's blocking him from doing it.
Why?
From participating. I don't know.
Could be on his end, some setting he has, or something, or could be. I don't know. I feel like he got gypped. He should at least be in top 3.
I guess experience points.
Windows XP. It's top fan XP. I think it has some algorithm to do with chat. how many times you chat, how often you chat, how much you interact with people. And apparently, yes, definitely super chats do affect it, which I was reading about a while back, but I didn't know if they stuck with that.
Steven is accusing Monk of cheating. Although it just reminds me of last night because, somebody was getting annoyed about, multiple messages. So I was literally sending one word at a time just to piss him off.
It was
love
annoying,
my
actually.
life.
If you want the one that is kind of piss off, is annoying the rest of us too.
Well, he was complaining about you. So I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go there.
Put the question mark in the corner. Question mark, yes. What's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community, top 3 special badges, live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. How to get a leaderboard? You need to collect experience points or XP. Here's how to get them. Send live chat messages. Send super chats and super stickers. That's it. So you are correct. That is it. There you go. That's the answer. That's actually kind of interesting. I like that thing a little bit more now that I understand it. It's weird. All right. Well, like I said, we're going to get out of here anyway. But yes, Tuesday we should be back with the flavor series. Get that back on track instead of just doing a live stream. But we'll always be a stream on Tuesdays, even if we have to go live and make the rest.
Ploppy, no, that's a private account. I'm the only one with access to that account. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but apparently you get to see her pop her cherry on Stony Deer page for free. So I don't understand why that happened.
Was very enjoyable.
Yeah, the caramel and friends. Yeah, so as long as it's done before fall, I'll be happy because honestly, caramel's not really a summertime thing for us, but yeah, we'll get those finished up. We still have all the testers mixed, so if we have to go back and test against each other, we will, especially at the end. Yeah. All the flavorings are still in with them. Just we need to mix them in with send to try.
Except for the butter rum, because I stole that and brought it in here.
Peace.
Don't worry, I'm gonna order some. All good. Because there's a 4th of July.
Do you have anything else coming up? Are you doing anything for 4th of July?
No. I don't think so.
Thank you, Mike.
I mean, yeah, yes.
Mike, thank you.
I mean, I'm sure we will be. We'll talk about it Monday because there's places you know.
Yeah, because we got the 5th of July
information like that.
Well, that could be something. We'll have to talk about that later. That's a private thing. Can't all say.
Again, no OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah, so annoying that that's going on. I will look and see if there's a way to stop them, but I can't. I can't control the 2 of it. I made sure that the ads are off on my end because they did turn it on medium setting, and I turned it off, and it should be off. I didn't think we'd have that issue. That's what happened last week. Is when they did the update to YouTube, it actually changed it so it was on
what
the ads. They did get turned on, but I can't turn them off midstream. That's the beginning before it's done. I checked them tonight before it started, made sure it wasn't on, and it's not on.
Oh,
I heard something.
That was my phone. Somehow it automatically started a video.
Yeah, well, if you're hearing that weird ghost, apparently it's a preempt that something's about to happen. From what it sounds like. Oh, you know what, Kerplop, though? It is tasty.
Oh my god, that is so good. I actually, it fell. Shit, I gotta find it. I still have some. I gave it a break because I didn't want to go blind to it because I legit gone through like 120 mils of it already.
It reminds me a lot of somewhere between the Cumberland Farms version and the Market Basket version of the raspberry chocolate bar. It's somewhere in between those two. And it's tasty. So don't be afraid of Birdie's chocolate starfish. Unless you show it on screen, then be very afraid. Whoever made a label for that, it'd have to have a picture of him and have to find that screenshot.
Okay, no, I'm not releasing that on a bottle.
Ah, there you go. I'm just
Oh.
saying it's got a suggestion there for ad blocker. I used to use one of the extensions in Chrome, and it used to work really well, but now it doesn't work anymore. It takes you out of a lot of videos.
And I know we're on lemonades and limeades tonight, so explanation for the milkshake behind me. That milkshake I made Tuesday, the butter rum coffee milkshake, is so good. I'm like still on it. I've gone through most of it already.
Second one that I got a, what was the taste of that? There's something different out of that.
You thought it had chocolate in it.
It's got like a chocolatey flavor. Is there malt in it?
Yeah.
That might be what
mulberry.
It might be the malt that's pulling off that like chocolate by the caramel.
Yeah, I think like 0.5%. I'll have to look.
That could be it. It's tasty. But it does taste. It's got like a chocolatey vibe that might actually.
Hold please, I'm looking. Oh, and it's got Kentucky bourbon.
The darkness and the Kentucky bourbon mixed in with the malt.
Yeah, it was the LA butter rum at 3, espresso VSO at 6, French vanilla thick wonder flavor 1, Kentucky bourbon TPA at 2, milkshake cap at 2.5, milkshake mullenberry at 0.5, super sweet pearl at 1, vanilla bean ice cream flavor west at 3, and vanilla gelato 2, Italian wonder flavor at 2.5. And let me tell you, it is wonderful.
It was pretty
so
good.
good that somebody's asking me to release it on the line, like legit. I don't think I'm going to do that, but
all right, so we're gonna head out of here. Top fans, Mike Sue came in first, Mal came in second, Odie came in third. Dippy's right, a little behind him at 2, or the only 25 XP less. The time to bust a bell, actually. That's rounding off the 5th. It's 6, but we're not supposed to count him rocking in Echo Dub for next. But Echo Dub's still in the top 10. Yeah, damn. Anyhow, we're going to get out of here. You guys have a great weekend. Stay safe. It's supposed to be cooler here. I hope you guys are staying nice and cool wherever you're at and staying safe with the floods and everything. I know the water's levels around here are quite high, too. That's another issue. Just be careful. You should keep a leaderboard. Oh, what I can do is there. I took a screenshot of the top dancing. Maybe we'll do that every once in a while. And keep track of it. If they're going to play with it and keep it on there, make it enjoyable. Otherwise, it's pointless. All right. Steve-O, anything else you want to talk about?
I don't think so.
All right. Network. Hippie said maybe soon, but not yet. There's any plans for releasing videos. Monday night, booking and ticking it. Tune into the vlog. Maybe we'll get that third liquid tested this week. You never know if it shows up. I'd like to see it tested because that's the one he's made specifically for.
yeah, I know. And Barbara really wants to see him test it because she's the one that inspired it.
All right.
Although that made her nervous at first when we were just like, oh, the mail has something inspired by you in it. And she's like, shit.
Scared. Yeah, so Odie, throw me any suggestions you have, by the way, to Mitch's mailbox. No, they don't. Well, not by now or on the website. Just throw me suggestions for the top 3 if you want. Throw me choice with you and we'll get them going. Or anyone else who wants any top 3 specifics. And even if someone chooses one that has to be broken down a little bit, we could do that ahead of time. So you know ahead of time, then break them in the segments and do them over a couple shows or throughout the show. Lots of things changing. Yep, lots of things. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Have a drink, Tippy. Bye.
I'm not a king, don't need a throne. I'm sitting here just on my phone. Life's a circus, not a test. So I juggle it like I'm the best. Laugh it off, don't let it sting. Dance like nobody's watching. Serious faces ain't my thing. I'm just here to do my swing. Chill in my hoodie, I'm not a suit. Play my cards, don't give a hoot. Who says you gotta walk that line? I zigzag through, just feeling fine. Laugh it off, don't let it sting. Dance like nobody's watching. Serious faces ain't my thing. I'm just here to do my swing. I've got no map, no fancy plan. I just wander like a carefree man. If the world says jump, I sit instead. Living life my way till I'm dead. Laugh